Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to COMR 103 Speaking and Listening, Chapter 12. Chapter 12 is going to be speaking directly on informative speeches, and which is one of those that you're going to be doing here for this course. All right, so what is informative speaking? It's just as it sounds. It's information given. That's all it is. As you see by the slide, and I'll read it here, a speech based entirely and exclusively on facts. So what we're looking for is facts, data, statistics, and whose main purpose is to inform rather than persuade your audience or amuse them or entertain them. A speech does not attempt to convince the audience that one thing is better than the other. It does not advocate a course of action. So an informative speech is pretty simple. What you're going to do is you're going to select a topic, and then very simply you're just going to inform your audience about that particular topic. You may talk a little bit about its background, about its history, about some of the components, and the chapter then goes into how to break down an informative speech. There are several types of informative speeches. As you can see, I'll cover a couple of them here. The first one is history. Maybe you select an object or maybe a place like CSU Pueblo, and maybe an idea and a concept. So it all depends what you select will drive your creation of your presentation. Maybe it's a biography. That's the second one here on our slide. Maybe you want to speak about a famous person such as Albert Einstein or Abraham Lincoln. That will then drive you to develop your presentation more on a chronological basis, probably, as our pattern of organization we discussed last week. And then also some processes. Maybe you want to show them how to do something. So maybe how to fix a flat tire. So you would walk them through the steps on how to fix a flat tire once it occurs. Now, the chapter then wraps up by taking a look at some of the guidelines when you're selecting an information type speech. First of all, pick a specific or focused topic. We discussed this earlier in this course about not being too general, right? Be specific, narrow it down, and pick a specific topic that's going to be relatable to your audience. And then, of course, avoid fake information, or as we hear in the news, fake news. Okay, so avoid that. Make sure your stats, your data, your facts are all legit, and it's up to date. It's current, basically. And again, as you can see, don't be too broad, as we talked about a little bit earlier, but be accurate, be clear, and be very interesting with your information. You want to make sure that your audience is getting all the correct information all at the same time. And then keep in mind the diversity of your audience. As we talked about in audience analysis in Chapter 2, the diversity of your audience will dictate where you're going to go with this presentation. So again, Chapter 12, very simple. It's on informative speaking. That is one of the 4 types of presentations that you're giving in this class. Keep in mind you're doing a special occasion, a cultural artifact, an informative, and a persuasive. Chapter 12 will really help you create your informative briefing. So I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you on my next video.